if God exists, and I believe he does, then I don't want to live as if he doesn't exist. I don't want to live in a lie. I was also very much a perfectionist when I was young, and that meant that although I focused too much on living like the external acts of a life of faith perfectly, rather than getting to the core, which was a personal relationship with God. So I showed no initiative in my faith. And it wasn't until I was at the end of my schooling and I had to make the decision for myself whether I wanted to go forward and whether I wanted to live a life of faith. But through chatting with someone else, and also I think deep down I knew that I kind of had to let it go and leave vocation out of the picture for a moment and just focus on, getting to know God better. So from then on, I kind of just let vocation sit on the shelf for a little bit. And if I prayed about it, I would just say, I pray for my vocation, full stop. No further extrapolation. But gradually, slowly, I realized just little by little that God was calling me to a supernumerary vocation. I was at Mass one day, and I don't actually remember when it was in the Mass because I was distracted. And I remember, outside, the sun came out from behind the clouds, physically, and kind of in that moment, I kind of saw that God was calling me to love him through someone else. From then on, I think God was just asking me to trust him. So, when I did make the decision to join the work, there was still a lot of fear and a lot of uncertainty. It was never like a clean, we need to make this step. And I did. So I think that was also another grace, was that he called me while I was still young. My vocation has given me a lens through which to kind of view all my activities. And it's given me a lot of peace, because I know that I myself am pretty useless. And I don't have to rely on myself to achieve anything, and that the outcome is not. I think a lot of young people, they're trying to live their life to the fullest, which I think is not a bad thing at all. But what I've realized is that, at least from personal experience, I have gotten the most joy and satisfaction and real happiness out of life in the past few years that I've been in the work. I'm so grateful to God that I know him and that he's given me a gift, which means that I can live a life full of joy.